Hello, music lovers. My name is Neo, and welcome to my channel. And today, I will be introducing a very unique bowed string instrument called the Ravanhatta. Now, at this moment, you might be thinking what is a Ravanhatta? Well, let me tell you. This instrument is from the state of Rajasthan in India. This instrument is used in folk music. And the origin of this instrument is linked to Hela civilization of Sri Lanka around 2500 BC. As per mythology, this instrument was devised by the legendary ruler Ravana, who used to play melodious tunes on this instrument to please his deity Lord Shiva. It is also believed that the Ravanhatta is precursor to the present-day violin. The name of this instrument, Ravanhatta, comes from two Hindi words, Ravan and Hatta. So, Ravan is the name of the legendary ruler, and Hatha or Hatta means hand. In other words, we can say it means hand of Ravan. So, now you know the history about this instrument. Now, let's learn the parts of this instrument. So, this instrument is made of different materials, including bamboo, metal pipes, coconut shells, brass bowls, leather, and horsehair. Traditionally, this instrument was played by storytellers, but in the modern time, it is used in folk music and is usually played by street musicians to entertain tourists in the state of Rajasthan. Now, let's take a closer look at the parts of the Ravanhatta. So, the resonator, known as the kumba, produces a rich and resonant sound. The neck, called the dandi, is where the strings are attached, and it also acts as a handle for playing the instrument. And this instrument has 2 melody strings and 16 sympathetic strings. Now, why does this instrument have 2 melody strings? The reason is we use the black horsehair string to play the melody notes, but we use this 2 string to refer to that tuning. So let's say I was on C and this 2 string was in B. So in this case, I can tune to that pitch. And the other melody string is tuned to its own pitch so that I can refer the black string to the 2 string. Meaning, let's say the black string was tuned to a different note and the steel string was tuned to the root note. So in this case, I would just tune to its exact pitch so that it sounds vibrant. So, what are sympathetic strings? Sympathetic strings are additional strings found on certain musical instruments, such as the sitar, sarangi, toss, duruba, sarod, and even this instrument too. These strings are not played directly by the musician, but instead resonate sympathetically with the played strings, enriching the instrument's sound. When the played strings vibrate, the sympathetic strings, which are tuned to specific pitches, vibrate in harmony. Vibrate in harmony, adding a haunting, ethereal quality to the music. This effect is particularly pronounced in instruments like the sitar, where the sympathetic strings contribute to the instrument's characteristic timbre and assonance. So now we know everything about the Ravanhatta. Now, let's move on to bow. Now, if you look at the bow, this one is very different than a violin bow. Literally, very different. So as you notice, in the violin bow, you have horsehair, you have the wood. But in the Ravanhatta bow, you have a really long bow, you have black horsehair, and you have bells. So now you might be wondering, why would you add bells to a bow? Well, first cause could be the tradition, or second cause could be that man was a genius, not like me. Anyways, so the reason why they would add it, because to make it sound like you're playing 2 instruments at once. Let me show you what I mean. So, for example, right now, I'm playing the Ravanhatta without the bells. Playing, right? But now, when I add the bells, now you would choose the second option because I was playing the melody on the Ravanhatta, and at the same time, we were having the bells, which sounds more fuller than playing the Ravanhatta without the bells. Now, I'm going to demonstrate a piece called Kesaria Balam, which I recorded recently for a music video. Here we go. Now I'll be demonstrating Twinkle Twinkle Little Star on the Ravanhatta. So that's how the Ravanhatta sounds like. So that is all for lesson 1. So in conclusion, we learned what is the Ravanhatta, the history about it, the parts, and I also demonstrated 2 pieces for you. So if you like this video, please do like, share, subscribe, and if you have any questions about this instrument or want to learn songs, please type your question in the comment section and I will try to respond in 1 or 2 business days. After you click the subscribe button, make sure to click on the notification bell for more updates about my music videos and lesson videos too. And if you want to check one of my recent videos, you can check out my Jennifer Hudson interview and also Neil Wyram's music video. See you in lesson 2.